here we can see a contradiction, a paradox, in that so what's happening is that Dante is talking to Virgil, and Dante's asking Virgil, how did you get here? Why are you here? Why are you taking me to heaven? And Virgil's response is, well, I was having a very nice time sitting in home in limbo in hell, but then an angel, Beatrice, came to me and said she needed my help in order to help a friend. And then Dante's like, okay, but why would Beatrice want to help me? And then Virgil was like, well, because she saw your pain in heaven, and she recognizes how much you love her. And so Lucia said to her, you, Beatrice, why don't you help him who loves you so much? Okay? So it's almost like a reciprocity where, because Dante loves Beatrice so much, Beatrice has to come help him now. But this goes against the very idea of God, okay? So what's happening here is two possibilities. The first possibility is that Virgil is just lying, okay? But he's not really lying. He's just misinterpreting what's going on. God will always come to you if you truly want God to come. Okay? Because God is all generous. And so Dante, his heart is calling out for God, and God sends Beatrice without any conditions. And God sends Beatrice because God understands that Beatrice is a person who can most help Dante. Okay? There's no reciprocity here. But when Beatrice tells Virgil this, Virgil misinterprets this idea to mean that there's reciprocity going on, okay? So it's not really lying, but it shows you the limitations of Virgil's worldview, where in the Iliad, it's all about reciprocity, okay? It's all about contract. It's all about duty, okay? So that's the first possibility. But another possibility is that Beatrice understands the limitations of Virgil, and so just tells Virgil what he wants to hear, or structures this in a way that Virgil can understand, okay? Because if Beatrice says to Virgil, I came to help Dante because Dante needs help, Virgil will be like, well, okay, he needs help, but why help him? And so Beatrice doesn't want to spend time explaining to him that the universe is all forgiven. So she just says, okay, well, it's because he helped me in the past. It's because of his love for me that I'm able to go to heaven. Okay? All right? So already in the beginning, we have to question the authority of Virgil. Okay? Virgil is an unreliable guide. And for us to truly enter paradise, for us to truly discover God, we need to recognize he is unreliable ourselves. Dante will never tell us, but he'll give us clues to suggest that he is unreliable. And we must reject him if we are to fully embrace God. Okay? All right, let's continue. All right, so Virgil is taking Dante into hell. And Virgil emphasizes to Dante, this is a path that we must take if we are to go into paradise. You must first confront evil. You must first understand sin for you to truly understand goodness. Okay? All right. And so when they get there, there's a river that blocks their path into hell. And there is a ferryman named Charon from Greek mythology who will take them across the river. But the problem is that Dante is still living. And Charon sees that. And he says to Dante, there's a problem here. I can't take you across because you're a living soul and you're not dead. So I can't give you access to hell. Okay? All right, can you read, Ivory?
And here, advancing towards us in a boat, an aged man, his hair was white with years, was shouting, "Woe to you, corrupted souls! Forget your hope of ever seeing heaven. I come to lead you to the other shore, to the eternal dark, to fire and frost. And you approaching there, you living soul, Keep well away from these. They are the dead. But when he saw I made no move to go, he said, Another way and other harbors, not here, will bring you passage to your shore. A lighter craft will have to carry you. My guide then, Sharon, don't torment yourself. Our passage has been willed above, where one can do what he has willed, and ask no more. Now silence fell upon the woolly cheeks of Sharon, pilot of the livid marsh, whose eyes were ringed about with wheels of flame.
Okay, so Sharon doesn't want to take Dante across because Dante is still living. But when Virgil says to him, hey, let us pass, Sharon obeys, okay? And this is a paradox. So let me explain the paradox to you. Again, the thing about Dante is that he's so subtle. And it's written in a perfect manner. So the more you try to understand what's going on, the more truth will be revealed to you. So the paradox is this. They are in hell. And they are in hell because they've rejected God. Okay? And how we know they've rejected God is this sentence. Woe to you corrupted souls, forget your hope of ever seeing heaven. Okay? So you can interpret this as saying that Sharon is saying to people, this is all hopeless. Okay? But another way of interpreting this is Sharon is saying to all these souls, you are here because you believe God has abandoned you. You believe there is no God. You believe there is no heaven. You believe you deserve to be here. That's why you're here. Okay?